Okay. So, today we're doing ranking in a tier list every single plant in Plants vs. Zombies 2. Which is the back. Some plants I haven't used yet, like half the premium plants. Like the only premium plants I have are the Gold Bloom, like Cauliflower, Electric Tea. I have like three. I have like the Poison Mint, this mint, the Shadow Mint, and then I just have like a few random other premium things like the gold, like this. What else? Oh, but I have all the Gemium plants. I'll just tell you along the way. Best plant ever, great, good, mid, terrible, why Jesus gist. Starting out with the pea shooter. You know, it's good for like a while, but then like eventually you get like the repeater and everything else. You get like snow pea, you get everything else. Like you buy like 3-peater. Again, but by the time you get like repeater, it's useless. So we're gonna put it. Dang, why is my thing keep flipping? We're gonna put it in mid. Okay, next we got sunflower. You know, it's the good sun producer. I think I could change it from just going mid to terrible to just bad. And I'll put stuff over there. By the time you get like primal sunflower, it's why we don't need it. Walnut. You know, it's a good wall plant, but then by the time you get primal walnut, you don't need to use it anymore. It has shorter recharge. It's just better in every way. Unlike this thing. Potato mine. It's a good plant. It can one-shot anything that it touches, but by the time you get like primal pea shooter, primal potato mine, it's not really that useful anymore. We're gonna put it in mid. Cabbage pult. Who uses cabbage pult? Like if you're gonna use a pult, use like a kernel pult for like the butter or something. This is like a bad pea shooter, but it can still exist though. Bloomerang. We're moving on to the Egypt plants. Bloomerang. It's good for tombstones, and that's it. Iceberg lettuce. The first plant that it touches. Also, we're ranking these off like level 1, kind of, like really any level. Whatever a zombie touches it, it'll freeze it for a short bit, and then like the further you level up, the better it gets. So we're just keeping it good. Yeah, we're ranking these off level 1. Yeah, that one only freezes like one zombie. You know. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Gravebuster. Gravebuster is legit like the worst plant in existence. It's not like the worst plant. It can take out like those big tombstones that are like indestructible. Like I get it's good for those, but that's about it. Like why wouldn't you can just get like a snapdragon, like a laser beam, or like you can get like something better than that. You can get something that has like a lot of pierce that can just pierce through them. What did I just move? Yeah, also we're going to be ranking some premium plants, I guess, in between the way. Okay, next, bok choy. Bok choy I actually pretty like. I like it. So we're going to put it up there. I'm good. It can punch in front of it, it can punch behind it. Yeah, it's just a good plant. Does a decent amount of damage, can yeet the zombie's head like 10 miles. Okay, next. Twin sunflower. It's like a sunflower, but better. But once again, by the time you have primal sunflower, this thing is useless. It basically produces 2 suns, so like 100 sun for like 125 sun. What? We're just gonna put it up Mid. Next, we got the repeater. Repeater's going with pea shooter. Actually, it'll go in good. It's pretty good. Like, it shoots at 2 Ps. He's like one of my first level 5s, so I has like special Ps. Yeah, I'm trying to get the repeater now. Okay, next we got our first premium plant. The snow pea. I'm just ranking these like what they do. Okay, I'm not doing that level 1 thing anymore. It shoots out snow peas and chills whatever the pea hits. But also, the further you level it up, the higher chance it can shoot out freezy peas, which is basically just shooting out an iceberg lettuce but with splash damage. Splash freeze. So, even though I don't really use it, I'm putting it up in good. But it is 5 Chuck C-Bucks, though. It's kind of bad. Yeah. All premium plants, but like the further down we get, I have no idea what this thing does. I have no idea what this thing does. Like, don't know what this thing does. Don't know what... Actually, no, I do know what that thing does. Kind of, not really. Half the mints, I don't know what they do. Besides, like, buffing things. This is what I'll... Hang on, we're gonna add one. Add Robolo. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be, I don't know what it does. Bro. Nice. Okay. So, next. Kernel Bolt. Shoots out lobs small kernels, but also it has a chance of you eating butter. And the butter stuns things for a short time. But also, it's not really that good. So we're gonna put it in mid. Snapdragon. I really love Snapdragon. It can shoot in 3 lanes. It can shoot... It's like... It can shoot above it. It can shoot below it. Then it can shoot in front... Two tiles in front of it. So basically, a little 3x3 square. But it's on, like, the back. Like, the back wall. Like... See, like, where a pea shooter is? Yeah. So, in the tier list... Snow pea, kernel bolt, boomerang, and Great Buster don't exist anymore. It can be pea shooter. This is like where it is. It can shoot in front of it until it reaches snow pea. Yeah, it's going good. Power lily. I know what this thing does. All it does is spit out a plant food. It's not really that good. We're gonna put it in bad. Spikeweed. Spikeweed is the ultimate chicken killer. But if you have or chicken or turkey, it's a killer. But if you have montes or like ice weasels, I'm not sure. You might need 2. But chickens have always been a really hard thing to deal with. We're gonna put in good. Spring bean. No context needed besides it. He gets a zombie back and then goes to sleep and then usually dies to the zombie. That's it. But it can also yeet him into the water. But still, it's going in there. Okay, coconut cannon. Oops. It shoots out a big coconut that does a lot of damage. Oh yeah, the plant food. Yeah, I still think my plant food is... Even if you do the plant food effect, some of them don't even have plant foods. So, I think they would all stay where they are. With the plant food effect, but then what they actually do, and they all belong where they are. Okay. So, cob cannon. Shoots a big cob. I just called this thing a coconut cannon. Shoots out a big coconut, and it explodes on impact of any zombie. But you also have to tap it to shoot it, and also it needs time to reload. But it's also a pretty short time. So we're gonna put this in, but this is also 400 sun, so this thing goes in mid. Okay, next, 3-peater. Shoots above it, below it, in the lane it's planted on. Really no better than pea shooter, but it costs 300 sun. We'll put it in bad. I know I'm trying to level it up is because I want to see interesting. Because I'll actually use it if it's stronger than my actual pea shooter. Puff shroom. It's free, has short cooldown, but it disintegrates over time, which is not good. But also, if you do plant food effect, it does a chain reaction to all the other puff shrooms. So we're gonna put it in bad. But also, there's really hard level in Dark Ages. You have to keep one plant food on you at all times. So that way, when the puff shrooms are about to disintegrate, it's like the endangered plant, but the endangered plant is puff shrooms. So you have to plant food them to regrow their existences. So that way they don't just disintegrate. Spike rock. Does spike rock do more damage? Google time. What the heck are half these things? Spike rock measures up. He does a definite normal spike. Be smashed up to 3 times. Success. But other than that, it's basically double damage spike rock, spike weed, but that can be ran over 3 times. And spike weed's really only use is for chickens. And this is wasting sun. So we can put it in mid. Cherry bomb. Does an explosion in a 3x3 area around itself, doing a lot of damage. It takes 2 to take down a Gargantuan core fully. Yeah. But if you count the imp, if you do it too slow, then it will throw the imp against if you do another one. Other than that, we'll put it in great. It's pretty good. I don't really use that often, but I know it's pretty good. Squash, it's one of the things I actually do have. It yeets itself over onto another plant. No, not another plant. It jumps into a zombie. Once it jumps into a zombie, it dies. Unless you level it up. But then if you level it up far enough, it can actually jump back to where it was and then kill another one. And then eventually, I'm pretty sure we can do it 3 times. So we're going to put it in mid. Actually, I'm going to put it in good. Split pea. It was made to counter a single zombie. The prospector zombie. Other than that, it's useless. Plant food is useless too. It just does normal pea shooter plant food and then the normal repeater plant food, except the big one, the big pea that shoots at the end is just fast. That's it. Lily pad. Made for literally 1 map in the entire game, but is also essential. So we're putting it right there. Plant food is terrible. It's in the 4 water lanes next to it. It just does that. It just puts lily pads around. If there's already lily pads, it'll heal them. Other than that, but then you can plant plants on top. But then some things don't even need that. But I don't know who's gonna be using where is it? This thing on Big Wave Beach. Okay, next. Chili bean. Kills first, it gets eaten. Once it gets eaten, first zombie then it will make the zombie fart, and then and then the zombie will die. And then, but the zombie is behind. If the zombie's behind it, they get stunned. So it's actually a pretty good plant, and the plant food just makes it fart out more of them. So we're gonna put him in. We're gonna put him in. We're gonna put him in good. He's pretty good. Go use him every once in a while. Lightning weed. Know how I said spikeweed is the ultimate chicken killer? If you don't got spikeweed, this is the ultimate chicken killer. This thing is just so good. Actually, no. Remember how I said spikeweed is the ultimate chicken killer? This is the true ultimate chicken killer. Does a decent amount of damage to other things, and can kill like 10 chickens at once. Great tier. Tall nut. Walnut, but tall and stronger. It's basically better tall walnut. There's like a flying zombie, like there's like a balloon zombie, or like those like jetpack zombies from the far future. This thing will just make them eat it instead of just flying over it. So, but really, nobody uses him. We're gonna put him in mid. Bruh. Forgot. I said it's all channels that I've subscribed to, and I've subscribed to channels when I was 5 years old. So I don't even know what I'm subscribed to anymore. Peapod. Oh, come with me. Okay. Okay, peapod will be planted, and you'll have 1 pea, and then it'll shoot out 1 pea below. It's also a cool thing, like if you shrink a zombie, and then you shoot it, and then you put them in Big Wave Beach, then the pea shooters shoot over them, but this thing can hit them. But if this thing's just a pea shooter, then why does it exist? If this is just a pea shooter that costs 125 sun, why does it exist? If you plant another pea pod on top of it, it'll be inside of this, and you can do that 5 times. So basically, make a better Gatling pea. Except it's not a better Gatling pea. Yeah, but I'm not really willing to spend like 600 sun to get like a full pea pod on one thing. 1 full pea pod. So we're gonna put them in feature. Okay, we got 2 melons now. Melon pole. Globs of melon. The big damage. Get it. It also has slash damage. But we're gonna put him in mid because his plant food isn't really that good. He kind of just shoots out a ton of melons and they just land where they land. That's it. Winter melon. Literally the exact same as melon pole, except cold. It will give the zombies chilling effect and does a bit more damage. I think it has a slower attack speed. And then the plant food is exactly the same. So he's just slightly better. Imitator. It basically allows you, to have 2 of the same plant. Like if you wanted, let's say you wanted like cherry bombs, but the cherry bombs, when you were trying to put down the cherry bombs, they were on cooldown, so you had to wait until they were off cooldown. The time they were off cooldown, then you already lost. This can let you bring 2 cherry bomb seeds, which that way when you use one, the other one won't go on cooldown, so you can use them twice. Other than that, it's a pretty good plant. Marigold. It poops out a coin. That's it. It doesn't deserve to exist. It's literally a sunflower, but except for money. What? Laser bean. This is actually the plant of the week this week. This thing, it was like plant of the week last night, and today's Monday. Has unlimited pierce, which is cool. It has and shoots a big laser, and then the laser can pierce through literally anything. But I don't really use it that much. And the plant food is actually pretty cool though. It like jumps up and makes like a huge laser, basically killing literally everything. It does a ton of damages to any. Like if it doesn't kill the thing, it's basically like almost dead. So we're gonna put this bad boy in mid. Because I don't really use him that much. Because he's not really that good besides clearing out tombstones. Blover. This thing is just outclassed by, what's it called? What? blowover, it's just outclassed by whatever this thing. I don't know what it's called, like the cabbage blowy thing. It cools down things, blows back actual zombies, and just yeets things out of existence. This thing just yeets things out of existence, and that's it. Like any zombie that's technically flying, like if a zombie bounced, unless you're doing like a charred guard plus blowover thing to just yeet like a gargantuar out of existence, there's really no other use to use this thing. Citron, so the big powerful thing of plasma. It's actually really good. The plant food's great too. And so like this massive like blue ball thing. Any zombie it touches, it's yeeted out of existence. But if it comes in contact with like a robot, like those like robot zombies or gargantuar, it blows up. But it also does like, but also basically just insta kills it. Peach thing. Just like a 3x3 area around it disables all robots for a minute, including the gargantuar thing. That's about it. It does nothing else. Like the only reason you should ever use this thing is if the Discotron 3000 is on your screen. You don't want to deal with like 85 million disco thingies. Other than that, he goes in bad. No, he doesn't go in bad. He goes in. Why does this exist? Starfruit. Yeah, but a lot of these. Why? How come things get No, I know what this does. How come things get transferred from like regular plants into premium plants? Like, why can't Snow Pea? Why can't Chomper? Why can't Starfruit all not be premium? Why can't they just be normal? Okay, Starfruit shoots in 5 different directions. I'm pretty sure it's up, down, back, like up this way, up this way, up this way, down this way, and down this way. Other than that, it's kind of hard to tell where it's going. But by the time you get like a ton of them, it's destroying everything. This thing goes in great. I don't have it though, but according to me in pvz2, it's good. Plant food's good too. It's just really just like torch. Any peas, like a lot of projectiles that go through it, turn into burning projectiles. And the plant food turns it into blue fire, which just makes him better. So he doesn't, but he's not really the best thing in the world, so we're going to put him in mid. Like, here's some of the projectiles. Any pea, I'm pretty sure there's like this rolling cabbage thing. Oh, like Gatling peas in this? Nice. Hold up. When did this thing exist? Yeah, this doesn't have like all the plants. Like it doesn't have like that. It doesn't have like that flower tangle thing or the bamboo defend thing. But it does have some of the good things. Can you be quiet? I'm making a video. Hang on a sec. You guys be a little bit quieter? I'm making a video. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you be a little bit quieter? I'm making a video. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're good now. Do any of you guys remember when Ice Bloom was like the newest plant? Where's Ice Bloom? Like this was the newest plant, but then we had Dartichoke and everything else. I remember when Gumnut was the newest thing. Like we were all like it was so cool because Gumnut existed. Infinite. It has a lower health than a normal walnut, but eventually it'll shine back up after it heals itself. It's really not that good. We're putting it in bad. I'd use it, but bro, magnifying glass. You can pay sun, and it does a powerful attack, like 50 sun per attack. But the thing is, 50 sun per attack is really not that good, even though it does a powerful attack like one-shot cone heads. But still, I'm not paying 50 sun just for a thing to do this. And then like the ability's not really that good. But if you do want to do a glitch with the ability, plant food, if you freeze the zombie, if the plant gets frozen right as it's doing the plant food's infinite. So it's actually not that bad, but still. Jalapeno. It's basically like cherry bomb, but it's fire and it does just one lane. But instead of doing a 3x3 area, it's like the entire lane that's planted on. Guys, I said be quiet. Oh yeah. Bonk. Okay, now you should be able to hear it. Should be at least better. Tile turnip. It costs 0 sun when you first plant it, but then the more you plant it, eventually it'll just exceed the max amount of sun that you can get, and eventually it becomes unbuyable because it's $16,000. 16,000 sun, you can only get 9,900 sun. I don't know, other than that, it's not really that good. All you do is like you plant down like the tiles. Like if there's like 2 of the same tiles, like if I planted like a pea shooter on one purple tile and I put another, and I put I put down another pea shooter on the other purple tile, and then I gave one of them plant food, the other one would also get plant food shortly after. But I'm not going to be able to be spreading like a million suns for my plant food to be duplicated. Yeah, we don't. It's really not good. Hypnoshroom. First zombie that eats it, becomes like, it gets slightly weaker, but it comes in attack to the zombies for you. Unless you're doing graves, it's useless. And, like if there's like a really strong zombie, like any zombie that doesn't eat, it's immune to it. Like if it's a gargantuar, it's just gonna smash it instead. Yeah, it's really bad. I really love this plant, but but still, Sunshroom produces a small amount of sun for a cheap cost, but and the longer you have it, it grows. It's really still not that good. I'd rather have sunflower. Bad. Fume shroom can pierce through an infinite amount of zombies in a 1x3 area, I'm pretty sure. And it pierce through like newspapers or screen doors. But the thing is, that's all in pvz1. pvz2, it's not really that good. But it can also blow back zombies with plant food. It's actually pretty good. Good. Bro, it's getting so big. We haven't even made it to the best plant ever. Sunbeam. It's the first zombie that eats it. Every time it takes damage, it'll produce a chunk of sun. But if you hypnotize, like if you combine the Sunbeam with Hypnoshroom, by the time whenever the Hypno zombie takes damage, it'll also produce sun. But if it leaves the map, however much sun it has left will just be produced. Other than that, it produces automatic sun, which just triggers me. So, no, also useless. Peanut. It's a peanut and it's a pea and it's a pea shooter and a walnut combined because peanut. But still, it's like still not really that good. Like the plant food just is like it gives it a helmet which makes it stronger, but it also shoots things. We're just gonna put him in bad because he honestly is terrible. Charguard. First zombie that steps on it will just get yeeted back, but then it loses a leaf. It can only do this 3 times until it just gets eaten. He's still not really that good. We're gonna put him in mid. Magnet Shroom. Takes off you can take off night helmets. You can take off the punk zombie's head because it has like all those metal things on it. You can take off buckets. You can take off Yetis. It can pick up the Yeti's arm and leg and stuff. But other than that, this thing is kind of useless. And the plant food just sucks up But the plant food is actually pretty good. It sucks up literally every single metal object in the thing and then throws it. And the first zombie, and any zombie that gets hit by it takes like a lot of damage. Other than that, we're gonna put him in mid. Chomper. Literally probably one of the worst plants once again, still. 1, it's a premium plant. 2, what's it called? It takes like 1,000 years for it to chew. every once in a while, like the more you level it up, it takes like it can eat like 2 to 4. But still, who uses it? If you're gonna use Chomper, you might as well use Snap Pea. That'll at least be able to attack anything in the entire row and then spit out the head. Tango Kill. Used in one map and always picks like the weakest zombie. Like if you're gonna if you want to like if there's like a bucket head and there's also like an imp that's gonna take like one more like kernel to die, it'll take the imp. Yeah, no. These things, I don't know what they're called. They roll, they send out like they'll send out the blue one and then the light blue one and the blue one and then the yellow one. The bigger they are, like the more damage they do. And then the higher level, like if it's like a level 1, it'll just keep growing the first one. If it's level like something, it'll then like higher level like it'll start regrowing like better ones. Other than that, because like the thing just kind of just charges them, it's actually pretty bad. Mid. This thing is terrible at defending itself. It's good at defending your house, but like if there's if there's like an imp about to go to your house, into like there's like a gargantuan about to go into like a lawnmower, but there's also like 85 million zombies. Like if there's like if there's like a zombie about to eat it, but there's also a zombie about to hit a lawnmower, like the final wave, so it doesn't really matter. It'll go for the one about to hit the lawnmower, not itself. So it usually just dies before it can even do anything. So we're putting bad. No mid. No, Peanut, you stay there. This thing, Guacodile, spits out pits, and then once zombie tries to attack it, it'll jump out and do like a ton of damage to like anything it hits. It's actually pretty good. Putting good. No, good. Banana is really good. You can control multiple bananas at a time, and you can control multiple bananas at a time, and it can be aimed anywhere on the map, but then it needs time to reload. But also there's like this funny message when you try to put it on a minecart. It'll be like, bananas are too slippery for minecarts because it can aim anywhere. So if you put it in a minecart, it's no use and there's no point in moving it. Oh my god, we still have so many more. It's made the longest video in existence. Ghost pepper. It does stuff whenever it summons. It does like these like little ghost things that damages zombies like that's near it, and then disintegrates eventually. Yeah, it's really not that good. The plant food just makes it bigger and more damage. That's not really what we need. Sweet potato. It's like the opposite of garlic. Instead of trying to make zombies leave the lane, it'll make them come to the lane. Yeah, I don't know. And it doesn't even do anything. Like if you're going to get the sweet potato, you might as well get the hot date, because then it does like a jalapeno attack. Yeah, why does it exist? It's so bad. Sap Eater thing. It's a seasonal gemium. I don't know how to say it. Gem plant. It just yeets sap things. It will slow down zombies. It'll slow down zombies in the tile that it yeeted on. It's not really that good. Save your 100 gems for better gemium plants. I said it. Let's go. Yeah, Hurricane. This thing blows back all zombies in its lane, chills them, and pretty sure it also has the same effect as blowover. It's really good. Good. Hot potato. Literally the worst plant that you can ever use for getting rid of ice blocks. Why would you bring hot potato? Like, I know you can do it to octopuses and stuff, but if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna bring hot potato into an ice level, you might as well just bring a fire plant, so that way, and then just like put them like around your other plants, just that way they can melt the other things. Okay. Hey, fire plants now. Pepper pole. It's considered a fire plant, so it can melt things around it, but other than that, it's like a cabbage pole, but bad. It's like a cabbage pult, but fire edition. So we're just going to put him with the cabbage pult because he's useless. Fire pea. When are we going to get Stunning? Well, Stunning's next. Fire pea. Shoots out fire. It's basically if you got like a pea shooter plus a torchwood, but then fused it into one plant. Like it'll shoot out like a fire pea, and the higher you level it up, the higher chance it has to shoot a blue fire piece. What the heck is that? What was that noise? I don't know, I'm going back into my room. Okay. No, fire, don't go and why this exists. It's actually pretty good. It's considered a fire plant, so we're going to put him up with pea shooter. It's like better pea shooter. Yeah. Stunyon. I watched a YouTube video that literally made me so mad. It said Stunyon is good. Stunyon goes in like the top 10. And said like the best stunning plant. No, it is not. It's the worst stunning plant. Stalling plant. If you're gonna use Stunyon, then just why? Use like iceberg lettuce. Use like primal walnut. It's useless. It lasts for like 2 seconds. It's like saying garlic is good. We're putting it. Why is this? This thing shoots in all diagonal things around it. Also can fly above water. Yeah, it's pretty bad. This thing yeets out explosive seeds to any land, I'm pretty sure. Also, if you use blowover on it, the blowover will yeet all the seeds out, doing a lot of things, but then it can't attack for a while. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We're putting him in mid. Oh, this lava thing. It like erupts lava and makes like a bird, and like lava is a tile. And you can't plant on it, but then any zombie that gets like on it, it takes like a decent amount of damage. Still, it's really not that good. Why does this exist? Yeah, there's a lot. This is like one of the other plants that can't be placed on minecarts. It's just lava will melt the minecart. Like mistletoe and olive pit can't be put on it either. Oh yeah, this thing can be do by torchwood too. No, garlic, you stay up there. Red stinger. The further left you plant it to the if you put it to the left, it'll be like this, how it is. But then it'll shoot at 3 projectiles. But then if you put it closer to the right, it'll just become like more of a defensive plant. It'll like hide, shoot 2 projectiles, and then like hide it and shoot it like 1. But then if you put it like right here, it'll like fully fold up and become like a defensive plant. Like a wall plant. Still, it's really pretty bad. This thing is terrible. It shoots out like these like little projectiles and just bounce from zombie to zombie. But still, like just use like a normal plant, like a human. Like I get it. Like the only reason that this exists is like shovels, and that's it. Shovel zombies. That's it. Oh, the Duron. It's like walnut, but spiky. It does damage to the zombies that eat it. Yeah, it goes in. It goes in mid. Hey, toadstool. It'll eat the first zombie that it sees and then chew on it for a bit, but then produce stun and then eat another one. It's good. I don't have it, but it's good. This thing, it stuns zombies for a little bit. Yeah, it's bad. Gold leaf. Turns into a gold tower, which makes sun when you put it on. Bad. I don't know what this thing does. It's like a thing, and like when you tap, it like grow into like a strawberry. This is the final stage, and it be like green and yellow. You just tap on it, and then it eats the thing, and the plant food just summons like a massive strawberry in the middle of the map and explodes. I don't know what this thing's plant food does. It just starts bouncing. I'm pretty sure it just does stuff. Cactus. It's like better than cactus than in pvz2, which is just like balloon zombies. That's it. This thing can pierce things, and then when a zombie comes too close to it, it'll go into the ground and become like a spikeweed. And the plant food just makes it into like a better version of this. Like its spikes will become blue and better. Yeah, it's pretty good. This thing is the worst thing in existence. It can still work during like the stunning music from like from the map it's on. I don't know what it's called. But still, it's terrible. It damages anything around it in like a 3x3 tile, but like in like a P. It's pretty bad. This thing can be used in one world. And it just time warp. It'll just warp everything back to the beginning of the map. It's really not that good. Garlic. Plant food does not. It's just basically just like a bad Stunnion. It's basically just like a slightly better Stunnion. And then the zombies that eat it move to a different lane. Like normally it would have like the health of like a walnut, not like. But this one has like the health of like a pea shooter, like a sunflower, electric blueberry. Makes like an electricity cloud, and it's basically like the lightning reach plant food ability. Whatever it does, it just spawns in like a lightning thing, and it can actually target. It can target like really anything and insta kill anything. Like if it like you can actually insta kill gargantuars with this, guards with this, except this thing never decides to attack it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Actually, no, I'll put him in mid. Go there. This thing is useless. Whatever zombie it kills, it'll become one of them. But still. Carrot. This thing's also useless. It basically just revives any dead plant. You're better off just replanting it. Jack-o'-lantern I actually do have. It's pretty good. It's mid. It basically just like blows fire in like the first 3 tiles, but if he does it for too long, then the fire goes out and you have to wait for him to rejuice. Oh yes, this thing. This thing's great. It basically explodes and then shoots out like these bouncy grapes. Did I just put laser beam in? Yeah. Okay, we're on to the Jurassic things. Oh wait, how did we get mince up here? Mince, you stay down here. Primal pea shooter. It's got pea shooter, but the peas either knock back zombies or they stun them. But it also has terrible attack speed. We'll put them up in the mid. But if we have like a ton of them, they can like do that to guards, so you can basically just permanently stun them. Primal Walnut has way more health, and in the level 1 can resist 3 guard smashes. Higher you level it up, eventually it can turn up to 9. Yes, things probably one. This is gonna be our first best plant ever. It's a great wall plant. Short cooldown. Only 75 sun. This thing's useless. Not that thing. No, you're good. This thing is absolute garbage. It shoots at one dinosaur, and then makes it good, and then basically just like kick zombies out of existence, and that's it. Other than that, it's completely useless. Oh, I have this thing. I love this thing. It's like one of my favorite plants. Best plant ever. It's 0 sun. Like when you first join the game, then it's already done off cooldown, and it produced like 500 sun. It's like the best thing ever. Cold Snapdragon, but cold. It's really not all that better. Where did it just go? Oh, it's there. It's mid. I don't know where actual Snapdragon went. Oh, okay, it's right there. Primal Potato Mine. It's Potato Mine, but basically Cherry Bomb, though. Putting in great. Primal Sunflower, also one of the best plants in existence. Yeah, a lot of sun-producing plants are like really good ones. I'm like the player 3 of Plants vs. Zombies. I like keeping like a lot of sun, but I also like keeping a good defense. Like, okay, Elder defense. Let me just get like some like. Let me just get like. Like just get like a repeat out everything because I have a level 5 and then repeat out everything and then I just get a ton of sun. Just do random stuff. This thing's useless too. This thing's like bad. Like it goes underground and then zombies walk over it and then it will they kill the zombies from behind. It does a ton of. It can do like 300 damage per second though. It's zombies. if like iceberg lettuce helps. So it can actually be pretty good. So I can put it in mid. This thing, it makes in a 3x3 square around it. Shadow in power tiles. That's what I'm just gonna call them. And you'll see what they do. And they, for all the shadow plants. So for shadow pea, this plant, this plant, this plant, this plant, and like the mint on the cool vine too. It'll empower them, basically making them better. This thing is one of the absolute best things in existence. I have it. I don't really use it a lot, but still, it'll half anything's health. Literally everything, like anything like in the radius, it'll half its health. It just disintegrates. Imps don't exist anymore. And yeah, just a lot of stuff. Oh god. This thing has 3 attacks. They do 200 damage each at like level 10. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's pretty good, especially when it's empowered. Yeah, we're gonna be including the empowered form too. But it halves the damage, so it's actually not good. This thing's not good either. It's just like a poison shroom. It just poisons whatever comes too close to it. And then, in case you know what the poison does, it can kill any zombie as if it was a basic zombie. If you have like a night zombie, or like a brickhead zombie, or like a buckethead, if you poisoned them, then the poison would just be able to kill them without killing me. Like, it would just kill them like if they were basic zombies. Even if the armor's still there, it can still like knock off their arm, kill them instantly. I don't even know what this thing does. Yeah, this thing eats a bunch of stuff. It has like apparently has the highest DPS in the game. I'm not really sure. Put them there. Escape route. Yeah, I have this thing. You can swap it with any other planet. And just, yeah. It can do stuff. And also, there's this glitch to where, if, the planet's about to activate, and you swap it to an empty tile. Like, if it's about to, like, transform to, like, a potato mine, primal potato mine, cherry bomb, maybe some other stuff I'm not sure about. And, it can, if you swap to an empty tile right before it's about to activate, then it just becomes immortal, and then you can just permanently star on anything in that lane. This thing, it eats out like this like little thing, kills the zombie, and then leaves. It's bad. Oh, this thing, this thing needs no explaining. You put down one, but then you put down like one next to it, and it makes this electric current, and then like anything in between it dies. It'll get shocked, but it's not really that good. Wasabi whip is really good. It, like, whips things in front or behind it. Explodo nut. It's if you buy walnut with cherry bomb. When the zombie dies, it blows up. We'll put him in good. It's like a cherry. It's good for like stalling zombies and then like cherry bombing them. Like if you just like, yeah, like if you put down the walnut, and then if you put the plant food, it can explode twice. Like you put down the plant food, you put on the walnut, and then you can stall like a ton of zombies, and then it explodes, and then you stall the walnut, and then it'll just explode again. Oh yeah, healing aloe. It'll heal any zombie in front of it. No, not any zombie, any plant. It's mid. Like you can actually infinitely have Char Guard do things. So like if you heal Char Guard, it'll have all of its thing back. Apple thingy, my bobby. It stuns things that's hit it. Pretty sure. Get out of here. This thing's bad. Actually, no, it's mid. I'm putting like everything in mid because I don't want to scroll up. Hang on, is there anything good that I put in mid? I don't want to be making humanity mad at me. Actually, no, this isn't going good. This isn't going good, too. Before y'all you guys get pissed at me. Oh yeah, pomegranate. It explodes and leaves explosive seeds, and then when the things step on the seeds, then they explode. It's good. Witch hazel. It'll turn anything into puff shroom. If you level it up to like level 7, it'll turn into fume shroom. If you use the plant food, it'll turn them into toadstool. And if you use the plant, and if you buff it with the mint, if the mint, I'm not sure which mint it has, the enchantment, and then use the plant food to turn it into hypno shroom. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's basically turning zombies. Also, it'll always target wizard zombies, so you can just de-sheep all your things. This thing's actually pretty bad. It spits out like little chompy boys. And it'll go out and do some chompy boys after it gets hit. This thing's like bad banana. It's like cold banana. This thing is too icy for minecarts. And this thing is like the better sweet potato. The hot date, whatever it's done, when it's done getting eaten, it explodes into jalapeno. This bad boy is really good. This bad boy's, it's like the better version of hypno shroom. Whatever, like it'll just read. That's its stockedness, and then it will make this weird like echo nose instead of like this good echo-ness, and then it'll hypnotize. And whatever zombie it hits, it'll hypnotize. And also, this can work on gargs. We're almost there. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I don't know what it does. This thing, I don't know what it does. This thing, I know what it does. I do know what it does. It's electric pea shooter. Has unlimited pierce and shocks anything in 3 lanes, so it's actually pretty good. This thing, you can spit out like these there's like 4 ammo, and it'll spit out like these like, little things, and they have like a little prick thing, and they're like prickly, so yeah, it's mid. Oh, the mints! Cold mint. It's just gonna be how they boost. These mints are gonna. It's not gonna be about the. Yeah, we're gonna do this from boosts. Electricity. I don't really know what a lot of these things do. Add a little. Yeah, I don't really know a lot of. If it's a mint, we won't be ranking mints. Shadow Pea. This also has an empowered form. If you have like a low level, it'll shoot out like these like little tiny like little bomb into the middle of the map and then it explodes. But if you have it at like level 20, it spits out like this massive doom thing. Yeah, it's good. We're gonna move the mint all the way up to the top. Just that way I don't have to deal with it. Oopsies. That was supposed to be there, I'm pretty sure. Mint, you're growing up there. Good. Goo pea shooter. It basically poisons whatever it hits. It also does damage. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is actually a pulled thing, not a pea. Don't ask me how. Yeah, it's not really that good. I'm gonna put him in mid. This thing I really like. Snap pea. It goes underground. It burrows underground, which then zombies can't hit it while it's burrowed. Comes up, eats a zombie, chews on it, and then by the time it's done chewing on it, the pea shooter will spit out the head. And then if the zombie's too big for it to eat, like if a chomper couldn't eat it, like a robot, like if it's like a robot or garg, or like a bull zombie, it'll come out, it'll come up, shoot 3 peas at the zombie, and then go back underground. Zomboid. It grows zomboids to help, and they fight for you. Like if it's like level 1, it'll make like regular zombies, And eventually you can upgrade it to like a cone head or bucket head. Oh yeah, and the plant food just spits out a garg. With no imp though, unfortunately. I don't really know. This thing shoots out like sad little things and it's just no. I'm not really sure what it does. This thing I don't know what it does. This thing spits out things. It's good. It's alright. Oh, this thing's like God. It's like a cheat code. It's like the thing that makes Spear, the Spear family, be actually good. I don't have it, but in videos, there's like God. This thing, whatever it eats, it just turns into... What did I do? We're back. Get out of here. Imp pair. Whatever it eats turns to imps. That's really it. It basically turns things into imps. Underwear imps. Yeah, it's not really that good. From white, it's just... Kiwi Beast. It just keeps on growing until it becomes big. And then it basically turns into this. I'm not really sure what it does. I'm not really sure how much damage it does. I'm not really sure. A lot of stuff. This is like a walnut, but you put it around plants. It's like the better walnut. This thing. It's like, okay, we're getting onto the vines. We already did the pulp vines, remember? This thing is kind of like the pumpkin, except it has unlimited juice. It's pretty good. This thing, you could actually, this is like one of the ice bloom. It's the ice bloom perk in Penny's Pursuit. You can actually keep it. This is like pretty good. It can turn zombies into ice blocks, and then the plants can't beat the ice blocks, but the zombies have to eat the ice block to get the zombie out, and then the zombie will keep going. I'm pretty sure it counts as dead too. Dartichoke. I'm pretty sure it attacks the strongest zombie on the screen, but it will attack the zombies spawned by Dr. Zomboss instead of Dr. Zomboss. It's good, I guess. This thing, it basically has laser juice. Yeah, it's good. We don't really have a lot of great plants, I just realized. Scan the good. There's not this thing belongs up there. That and Goo Pea Shooter. Gum Nut. It basically blows a thing, and then the zombies have to eat the gum that they're just stuck in now. Yeah, once again, it's not that good. This thing is basically, it's the solar vine. It just poops out sun. It's like a sunflower. We'll put it the same thing with sunflower. It's not really that good. I'm not really sure what else it does, but that's it. When you place it down, it just starts rolling, and also you can edit it out the fire thing. I'm not really sure how much damage it does, or really whatever it does. Olive pit. Drills it to the ground, makes a hole, spits out oil. Zombies can fall into it, and then it will seal back up, and then eventually it'll unseal. But also, it can stop zombies from pushing things, like arcade machines, ice blocks, or the zombie, that thingy. It's actually pretty good. Put it in good. The one of tiers that we have now, I'm not even sure what I'm putting them in. Puffball. In a 3x5 thing around it. In the thing in front of it, the one that's on, and then the one in front of it, and then everything above and below it. It'll poison anything up there. So if you actually use time warp, and then this thing, you can basically just kill the entire map. It goes into the area of juice. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I don't even know what this thing is. Oh, I know what the thing is. That's the bomb version of the vines. I think when you eat it, I think it's like the Explodo Nut. We're just gonna put it in good. I'm not really sure what it does. This is like a bad walnut. This also has an empowered version for some reason. It could have a shield. I'm just gonna put it in that because I don't really know what it does. This is like the zomboid version of turkeys. It just eats turkeys, and it's actually really good. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd my turkey pult go? Oh, there he is. You go down here. put it in the right thing. Headbutt lettuce. It headbutts things, also it's just yeet out butter. We'll put him in mid. He's not really that good. Oh, this thing, I don't know what it's called. It puts down, it kills a lot of things, and does like a ton of damage to obstacles. So we're putting in that. Nope, still not. Sticky bomb rice. This thing can attack in front and below it. It yeets explosive rice. It can stun things and then they blow up. I'm gonna put in no. I don't know if that stayed there or not. Oh, the good. Oh, yeah, and the empowered version of that shoots at a laser. We'll put him in good. Yeah. In like 1 second. I will. 1 second. Let me finish the video. This thing, it turns them into this. It's really not that good because those things suck. Why does it exist? I think they turn them into this. I'm not sure what the plant food does, so I'm just gonna put them in this. Oh, gloom vines. It's like the gloom shroom of all vines. Also empowers anything that is planted on it. I'll put it in good. It's like gloom shroom, but also a vine edition, and it also empowers anything. I don't know what this thing does. This thing spits out balloons. I'm not sure what the balloons do. Pea vines like god. 3 pea vines beat 3 mega Gatling peas once. These bad boys are legit god. No, come on, pea vine. You're not staying in mid. You're going to great. This thing spits out like this big fiery thing. We'll put it in mid. Put it in good. I already know I'm gonna make literally every single person on the universe hate me for this. Yeah, please don't hate me for this. Solar Sage. It turns zombies into enlightened zombies, and then they poop out the sun. I was pretty sure everything they touch turns into things too. That's how you level them up. So we're gonna put them in good. This thing shoots at 3 projectiles if you level it up enough. Other than that, it's really nothing good. This thing, I don't really know. This thing spits out gas. And that's it. I'm not sure what the gas does. I've never seen that in my life. This is like the cold spikeweed. Spikeweed, but it chills things. So I'm gonna put it in good. Tiger grass spits out a tiger that eats things, attacks things. Mid. Yes, no, we're not that good. Teleport mine. It teleports things onto it, and once it teleports things onto it, then it explodes. So we're gonna put it in good. Not sure what this thing does. Not sure what this thing does. This thing can trap literally anything. And when this thing traps literally anything, they're stuck there until it dies. It looks really sad, but trust me, it's not really sad. So I think the berries have something to do with it. I'm not sure what the berries have something to do with it. I'm not sure what this thing does. Where is normal Gatling pea? I know it exists. Mega Gatling pea. It'll shoot out 4 peas, but just randomly triggers its plant food effect whenever it feels like it. Going up there. But it is a premium plant. I'm not sure how much Sonic costs. But I feel like it just belongs there. Don't know what this thing does. This thing just is bad. I already know that. Don't know what that thing does. This thing spits out meteors. What the heck does it do? I just moved something in a place where I don't think I want to move it. It's terrible. No, that thing belongs there. You know, this thing belongs up there. And I think that's what I messed up. This thing, I don't know what it does. This thing just slaps things. Not sure what it does, really. I don't know what they do. Okay, well, this is my tier list. Pause it if you want to see what each thing is. The mints don't really matter. Okay, guys, goodbye.